Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Park, wipe them down. Receipts so strong, but the lies won't last. Lil Park, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Park, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face deter. Lil Park, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Park. Who bring the proof? Lil Park. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got me? She OB. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Truth don't mean you gon' stand on that. Lil Park, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Park, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Park, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Park, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Park, wipe them down. Receipts so strong, but the lies won't last. Lil Park, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Park, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face deter. Lil Park, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Park. Who bring the proof? Lil Park. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got me? She OB. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Truth don't mean you gon' stand on that. Lil Park, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Park, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Park, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Park, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Shut it down, baby.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Thursday, baby. I hope you guys enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving. I enjoyed mine to the fullest. We had a great time at my sister's house, child. We ate so much food. Oh my God, my stomach hurt, y'all. Oh, my stomach hurt, child. And I got a big old to-go plate. Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to work that off. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all had a blessed day, child. Even with all of the foolery going on in these YouTube streets, I hope y'all protected y'all peace at all costs. Because y'all know what I tell y'all. You got to protect your peace, baby. You are the protector of your own peace. Nobody else is responsible for your peace and its protection. Period. Let me see who we got in here, y'all. I'm finally starting to get my little voice back. Just a little. Just a little. And it's probably because I took that break yesterday and I didn't go live. So hopefully I don't undo, you know, it's starting to come back by going live today. Hopefully it don't. Hey Buttercup, hey Mila, hey Toya, my love. You say I hope everyone Thanksgiving was blessed. Mine was really blessed with my family. We had a great time. Yes, me too. Hey Terry, bro, thank you for the black and gold hearts, copyright and fair use. We got Peace Be Still, and I'm gonna read it. Well, shoot. Um, Let me read it now because I will be playing something in a few after I give a little disclaimer. It says copyright under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as a criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Period. Let me see. Hey Latae, hey Simone, hey Miss Lorinda, Miss Amina, Miss Margaret, Scorpio Stings, Miss Witty, discussion board. Shout out to you and all my other beautiful minds that's in here holding it down. Miss Rhonda, thank you, Taya. Thank you for my first super, my love. You say happy Thanksgiving, my love. Hope your day was filled with lots of love and laughter. Thank you. I appreciate you. Do Nine Douglas in the building. Discussion board coming through my second super. You say happy Thanksgiving, showing my appreciation to you, Lupac. We love you. I love y'all more. I love y'all down, baby. Okay? Can't nobody take that away. Hey, Miss Renee. Hey, Tiara. Hey, Michaela. Miss Elisa. Miss Nina. Punana in the building. Miss Coretta. We got Keisha. We got Nisha, LaRonda, and Tisha. Let me stop. Shout out to the late great DMX. Okay, period. Who else? Hey Tawana. Hey Keela. Hey Miss Rebecca. Hey Crystal. Let me see. Miss Geraldine. Shout out to Melissa for being a member for 6 months. Happy Turkey Day to you too, my girl. All five of me. We got Miss Mercedes. We got Rebecca. We got Caramel in the building. You say I miss you, my what was broken? Your phone? You must have been phone. Hey, Miss Charlene. Hey, Miss Charlene. Miss Charlene. Miss Charlene. Almost thought I said the same name twice, but it's actually different. Hey, Miss Linda in Florida. Hey, Natia. Snooky. Shout out to you. Who else in here? Let me see. Miss Duncan. We got Melissa. We got Miss Reese. We got La Glitter in the building. Shout out to you. Miss Jackie. Miss Valencia. Who else? Tyrese with the T, CSBSN. Um, let's see. Hold up, y'all. Letitia, Shanique. Okay, look at y'all. Miss Melody, it's wind down time. Anyways, child, it's wind down time, y'all. I know y'all probably didn't ate like some pigs too. Oh Lord, me and Ham ate so much food. Child, Ham plate was bigger than mine. You swear she and she's so tiny. She's so tiny and eat all that food, child. Who else in here? Hey, Miss Renee. Hey, Shona. Miss Beverly. Miss Janice. School Psych. Miss Teresa in the building. Anomaly. Shout out to you, my love. I think that's it. Yep. Shout out to everybody that's in here. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people that supports that app. You can also support me by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me by getting gifts on the vertical stream. Shout out to my mods for showing appreciation for the gifts that do come through because I'm on StreamYard, so I can't see them. Make sure y'all watching them ads, please, y'all. Please hit that like button and hype your girl up if you see it. Okay, period. Oh, and get a membership. That's another thing. Make sure y'all holding on to the memberships because you never know when I'm gonna drop some tea over there, and it's always exclusive. Trust the plus. Nothing less for my members. Baby. We get the good stuff over there. All right, hold up, y'all. Let me see. And this is not like no actual scheduled live. This is very impromptu. I just wanted to come talk to y'all a little bit, just about the latest things that we seen that's been going on. Not too much about the mess, because y'all know I don't do mess over here. But I do want to say something to it because I do be in the bushes a little bit. Okay, I do be in the bushes just a little time. When I got a little time, and I try not to involve myself in that drama because, like I tell y'all, we are the protectors of our own peace. But one thing I do not like, and this is because we are all in this same sector together, like literally, we are all included in this sector, okay? Regardless of what we talk about, this is the Latroot sector, period. That's how we got started, that's how it was created, and you can move on to different content, but it's still considered the true sector because we all damn near share the same supporters, right? For the most part, everybody got a handful of supporters that didn't come from the actual storyline, but they fallen in place basically. So I, I don't like when it's drama and mess or somebody gets exposed or anything like that. And hold on, y'all. Let me drink some coffee because I feel like my voice is starting to. We don't need that. Hold up. Give me a second. And hey to everybody that's coming in. I see y'all. I'm not ignoring nobody. I swear a collective hate to everybody. Thank you, Miss Valencia. I appreciate you, my girl. So I don't like, now okay, we all done seen everything that done pretty much, especially if you've been here since the beginning. If you've been here in this saga since the beginning, then you done seen some things, okay? You done seen a whole lot of things. It done got a real dangerous child. A whole lot didn't happen to say it's a bunch of strangers on the internet. Things I've never seen before, you know, because I wasn't on YouTube before I got into this storyline. Like I wasn't on here like that. So it's abnormal. Like I'm trying to say this without being messy time. It's so abnormal, y'all. Like this sector is so weird because I follow other people on different channels and it's none of this. Like, why is it that we so ignorant in this damn sector? I don't get it. I just don't understand. And we all grown. And another thing too is like you swear that MFers got GUNs to their head, forcing them to watch people's content. I cannot stress enough. If you do not like, and let me just talk about myself, okay? If you don't like my content, if it bothers your soul so much to the point where you gotta do things that's outside of your morale to try to one up me or get back at me or whatever, child. Who's forcing you to watch what's going on over here? Like, y'all, that's the weirdest part about it all. Nobody want to mind the business that pays them. I just don't understand it. The sector would run so much more smoothly if everybody minds their own goddamn platform. Literally. Like worrying about what this person talking about, worrying about what that person talking about, and then doing content based off of what the next person is talking about. That's where all the drama is coming from. Nobody is being forced to keep up with nobody's platform. I just don't understand it. Like it's people make it seem like like you're being forced to y'all. I'm so tired of catching strays. Let me just say that. I'm sick of catching strays. I don't get it. Like you could literally mind the business that pay you. Don't be involved in the drama. Don't be involved in the mess. Do your content and you still get brought up in some ish, which that's not, a part of my disclaimer, but I just threw that part in. But it's the fact that my biggest issue, let me say this. My biggest issue is when people say, now, like I said, we all in the same sector, right? But I hate when mofos say, oh, we've all done it, or everybody done did it, or everybody done docked somebody, or everybody done went low. No, we have not. Let's stop saying it. Because everybody ain't did that. Y'all ain't never seen me go to hell with nobody. Even when I had an issue or two with some people where it was brought to me, because I don't never, y'all ain't never seen me start nothing with nobody either. Let's say that. I never went to hell with nobody. I never doxed nobody. I never created no fake page to, troll anybody, because I'm not here for that. I could barely keep up. Child, if I had the time, I would be on my own channel full time, let alone trying to troll people on a fake page for free. Who got that type of time when you got kids to take care of? No, we're not doing that. So it's like, that's the part I don't like. When people constantly say, whenever they get caught up in some BS, oh, everybody done did it. No, the hell, everybody has not. I mind the business that pays me. I do my content and that's it. And I keep it pushing. I ain't, like I said, I ain't never went to hell with nobody, and I could go to hell, but I choose not to because I'm not here for that. And why would I want to go to hell with some strangers? Why? Like, it does nothing for me at all. It might be entertainment for some, but it ain't gonna do nothing for me. I promise you. But I just don't get it. Like, I wish people stop saying that. Like, stop saying that because I can only speak for a handful. I'm not even gonna start naming people because y'all know how it go when you start naming people. Okay, so we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just speak for myself. But I do know for a fact that a couple others have not gone to hell either, and that mine's their content, mine's their own platform. So I don't like when people say that. Like, no, don't include everybody in that book, in that BS. Don't, because everybody not moving like that. Everybody not out here dragging kids, dragging deceased loved ones, talking about people parents, talking about people's spouses. Everybody's not doing that. Some of us are still focusing solely on our content and still getting caught up in the BS because you got weird motherfuckers who don't like what you talk about on your platform. Now I'm getting pissed off. Let me try to let me get away from this topic, child. Because y'all know once I start cussing, it's gonna go left. But I just don't understand it. It it ain't never been that serious. I'm real eager to know what the hell was some of these people doing 3 years ago. Because we only been in this sector 3 years. Where are the real life friends and family? Do y'all have any? Like, you couldn't pay me to do some of the things that some of these people do on this app, child. You could not pay me. It's weird. And the fact that y'all not even getting paid and y'all doing it is even crazier. Because who got that type of time to waste when the economy is jacked all the way up? YouTube needs to create some type of mental examination. Oh, listen, Linda. Y'all, I'm so aggravated. I don't like that. Like, I, it, and I don't care what people do on their platform. Y'all already know that. Because I be telling y'all, keep them people name out my chat, child. Because they blame everything on the platform holder and not so much on the person who said it. So that's why I even tell y'all, like, y'all don't drop no bones in the chat. If y'all got grievances with other people, keep it over there, child, because then they start mentioning me, and then I gotta catch strays. And no, I don't like that. Like, it's too messy. Like, it's too much. It's too much. But like I said, people can do what they want on their platforms. That's on their body, child. But I don't like when everybody's included as if everybody's doing the same things and everybody is not. I cannot stress enough. I'm not going to hell with nobody, period. Because I am very spiritual and I'm a firm believer in karma. One, you get what you put out. If me doing content on La Onya is so bothersome to your soul, baby, don't watch. Because you're not being forced. Especially to the point where you feel like you need to get some get back. Like, she talking about I can't stand her because she's talking. Child, y'all are weird. They be really in their feelings behind this girl. It's never that deep, child. I ain't never caught them kind of urges because they talking about RH and I support him. Y'all take some of these people take the word support to a weird level. Soul guardians, like, who y'all listen? When did y'all start becoming soul guardians? Like, let me do whatever I can to protect this person from being spoke on. That is weird as hell. Weird. The only people I'm going hard for like that is the ones that share the same bloodline as me. Other than that, child bye. Y'all willing to go to jail behind some damn people y'all ain't never met. That's weird. If it ain't my kids, my mama, or my siblings, that's it. I'm not even going that hard behind friends that I didn't knew for 20 plus years. No, ma'am. Because I know what's human nature. I know how people move. And you will go hard for a like that, and they would never do the same thing for you. Nope, we ain't doing it. Now, I might speak up if I feel like something is wrong, I'll speak up on your behalf because that's what I believe in. I believe in speaking up when I see injustice or I feel like something is wrong. That's the right way to do it. But when you start meeting fire with fire or even going lower, then you are worse. You are way worse than the person you say you defended. Imagine that. Especially if we all firm believers that um you gotta answer for your own sins one day. So imagine you up there and you answering for sins that you voluntarily took on in defense of another MF. Child by God, like you talked about this person's child on behalf of internet influencer. Go to hell, bitch. Hold on, y'all. I swear I just warmed this coffee so hot. It's already warm. Damn. Like, I don't get it, y'all. Some of this stuff, and I feel like, let me not say that because I ain't gonna say that. But some of this stuff is like, who child, you gotta answer for that one day. You got to answer for it. Is it really worth it behind some internet stuff? And that's why I say you could tell who take their platform serious and who don't. Who don't. And you never know, y'all. I didn't say this so many times. You never know who's watching your platform that might want to give you an opportunity. You never know. I remember, I'll never forget this. Shout out to Late. YouTube's favorite unicorn. This was probably a little over a year, maybe. And we was in Latte Live, y'all. And guess who came in Latte Live? Iyanla Van Zant fixed my life. I never forget that I was in Latte's chat and it was the real Iyanla. It wasn't no troll. It wasn't no fake. Nope. It was the real Iyanla. Because I even went to her channel and I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. That's when I realized I was like, bruh, you never know who's watching us on here. And you showing your whole black ass on the internet over 40 years old. Just showing your whole ass. Just ignorant. Oh, child, listen. But like I said, everybody don't take their platform serious. So, and that's why I feel like the line needs to be drawn because some people do, and some people don't want to be connected with the foolishness, the childishness, the evilness. Some don't want to be connected to it. It's like you can't escape it no matter what you do. That's the jacked up part. You can't even escape it. You can mind the business that pay you all you want, and somebody's still gonna catch some strays, or somebody's still gonna drag you into some drama, or somebody gonna have something to say about what you talking about on your platform. Maybe I'm different because I believe in we don't have to be cool, but we can have some sort of respect as being coworkers because that's what we are. Like we're coworkers on what, especially if you consider this a business. I don't believe in dragging another blogger because of their content. That's just me. Like, I don't believe in that. That ain't none of my business what you talking about on your platform, long as it's not me. But to try to dictate, especially if it's a public figure who's voluntarily putting out what they want to put out on social media, mind your business. Mind the business that pays you, Bookie Butt. Cause I don't recall ever getting on my platform and dragging bloggers for talking about LaTruth 1,000 days. I ain't never did that. I could care less. That's a grown man. I came here to defend an injustice about DV, and I still support him. But it's not my job to fight back and forth with other grown people about this and that and that and this and this and that and that. No, because you can't. Once you learn, you cannot control what people say on the internet. Freedom of speech. You're gonna move so much more different. I promise you. I promise you. But I still believe it should be some level of respect, or just some type of line drawn where it's like, okay, we all bloggers, so we gonna not cross this line. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna cross this line just off the strength that everybody, especially if you expect a certain type of respect on your platform. If you don't want people talking about what you talking about, or want people criticizing what you're talking about on your platform, don't you think you should lead by example so people can see, like, kind of like I do? I don't talk about nobody on here outside of a public figure, a content creator, but I don't be dragging bloggers. So, ouch, child. Oh, child. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, to me that's so weird. We got 261 in here. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for Pop. Please support my little goal, y'all. Y'all know I missed yesterday, y'all. I need my little goal to be supported. Okay, I'm trying to reach a little quota here before before this month is out. Y'all know Christmas time right at next month, baby. Okay, so support your girl if you can. Hey sister, you drunk? You drunk yet? Shout out to my sis Chatty in the building. I know she probably on that liquor. She feeling good on that liquor. We're gonna get a drunk night live. Trust the plus. Thank you, discussion board. Say that's why I love watching you because you don't feed into the BS. And I'm not. I'm not. I did that once, and that was it. And it was like I was pulled into it. Okay, it was not. It was at no choice of my own. But no, like I don't have time for that. I don't, my kid, my oldest son be on here. What the hell I look like showing my whole yellow ass and my child become no. I won't, I'm leading by example. Because I can't teach my kids to move a certain way, have some type of decorum and respect for elders, and I'm on here cussing them out. No, listen, nope. And my kids are very outspoken, just like me, so they gonna question it. Nope, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing that, child. Like I said, you never know who's watching your platform. You never know who might pull up on you and want to give you an opportunity on something, an interview, an opportunity, something that can really make your platform expand. That can really do greatness for your brand. You never know. It's all it takes is that one video, that one live stream, that one short. And guess what? You up there with the big creators. That's all it takes is that one viral video, y'all. Literally. But you decide what you want to be known for with your brand because our platforms are our brands on here. So you decide what you want to be known for. A damn goofy, a fool, boo boo the fool, clown, like what at these big old ages, or somebody with some decorum, a little self respect. We can all get ratchet and ghetto. I'm pretty sure we all from some type of hood, baby. But you ain't gotta do it all over the internet. Like you don't have to. Okay, you can act right. You can act right at your big age. Oh, child. Exactly. Discussion board. Your brand represents you. You are your brand. So you gotta be real careful on how you moving. But hey, who am I, y'all? Who am I? Let me continue to mind the business that pay me, okay? 'Cause listen, everybody don't care because everybody is not operating a business here. Everybody don't take their platform serious. So, and when you don't take it serious, you move different. You move a little more reckless. So it is what it is, child. But that was just, I hope nobody don't get offended. No shade, no shade. But I feel like that needed to be said. And it applies to all of us, myself included. So do what y'all do, but come on now. Come on now. I know we was raised better than this. Especially our elders on this platform, baby. You can't tell me that my big old 37-year-old self got more decorum than 50, 60-year-old. You can't tell me that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And ask yourself this question, and this go for anybody. If you got the type of platform that you're embarrassed for a family member to see, then that should tell you something. Maybe you shouldn't be doing what you're doing on your platform. If it's a misrepresentation of your true character, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Ain't no dollar amount worth, your morale, your integrity, your self respect. None of that. Like, it's not worth it. If your kids can't pull up on your platform, if you ain't hide, like if you hiding your platform from your kids or your grandkids or whatever, your friends, your family, then what we doing? Represent your true character. If you know you ain't ignorant in real life, then why are you ignorant on the internet? Child, what are we doing? Hey y'all, hey everybody that's coming in. Y'all know I would always like to give a little every blue moon, child. You know, I give my little one too. Just a little bit in the business, but not too much. Not too much to where people get offended, okay? Because we ain't doing no back and forth. You're gonna fuss with yourself before you ever fuss with me, baby. And no, I'm not scared. Don't nobody put no fear in my heart on the internet. Unless you gonna pull up in the booth and meet me at the airport, I promise you, a whole bunch of words ain't pumping no fear in my heart at all. Like, we all can scream and spit and burp at our screen when we want to show our entire ass. We all can do it. It's not hard. But some of us choose not to. But I can go there with you. I just don't want to. I don't want to. It's not a good look at all. Like, it's not a good look. Not a good look, baby. Ooh, look at me. I need my voice to come back though. Cause ooh, child, y'all. I need my little voice back, baby. What's up, TMH Sugar? Shout out to you, my love. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Miss E. Nope. Wait, is that Miss E or E? I don't know. It's two of y'all. It's two E's in here. Shout out to both of y'all. All right, y'all. So let's talk about, I seen some family pictures that was put on the internet, child. You know, it caught my little attention in my Kevin voice. Let me pull this up real quick. Now we ain't gonna put the family pictures up here, but I do wanna read the post she made. Hold up, y'all. I do wanna read her little post here. Can y'all see it? I still never went give me another phone, y'all. I'm procrastinating because I don't want to spend that money. I don't want to buy. I don't like buying phones. I have. All right, let's see. Okay, y'all can see that. Let me make it a little bigger. Hold up. Chatty came in and out, child. Chatty might be drunk. Thank you. Need to be said. Thank you, discussion board. That's what it's looking like, child. Shaking my head. Yep. Somebody gotta say it, y'all. My sis must have left out of here. She coming here with them bull horns. She must be feeling good. Let me find out you out your body. Thank you, Shay, my love. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. And shout out to anybody that's sending me gifts on the vertical live stream. Big shout out to y'all. Period. All right, y'all. So y'all girl put this post up with some family pictures today, right? And there is some cute pictures, okay? Y'all know we ain't no haters over here, baby. We ain't no haters. Very cute pictures, very cute family pictures, even though somebody missing. But yeah. So a caption says, no matter how crazy life gets, family will always be my greatest blessing. The laughter, the chaos, the memories is what makes it all worth it. This year, I'm extra thankful for growth, for love, and for the ones who never gave up on me when things weren't perfect. We know that was a shot, right? Because who she talking about? Who she like? It be the gaslighting for me in the post, like the subliminal, right? The we all know Janelle ain't in these pictures, so now don't get it twisted. He pulled up on him and was at the ice skating rink or whatever with them this evening. He was out there with them with the babies or whatever. I still feel like it's just on some co-parenting type ish. I don't feel like the reconciliation is 100% due to the court paperwork and the court paperwork being edited for her to be able to move. Okay, so that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel, child. I feel like they on some co-parenting type ish. And we will play a little bit of Neo Tero's video because it was so good, y'all. So good. So we're gonna play a little bit of that because y'all been asking me to play it. But Neo said some things in that video too. That's very true. Let's say that. But yeah, he pulled up on him at the ice skating rink or whatever. Well, I ain't gonna say pulled up on him, but he was there. Okay. And more so, interacting with his babies and whatever. So, like I said, we know that was a subliminal for him because why would she say, and for the ones who never gave up on me when things weren't perfect? Like, why would she say that? That's crazy. So then she says, hug your people a little tighter today. Tell them you love them and soak in every moment because these are the moments we'll remember most. Happy holidays from me and mines. To it's I hate I hate when people put mines. Mine is already like a plural word, right? You don't have to put an S on it. But anyway, um, to you and yours. So she made that post, and I caught that subliminal. I'm like, she definitely talking about him, even though he pulled up later. But it's all good with your child. But that be so weird. Like, it's the subliminals for me, and not just that, y'all. That it was the post she made. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up. It was for her son's birthday. I know I got it. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second, because I wanna point something out to y'all. That's very, I feel like very grandiose, very narcissistic, and she do it a lot. Matter of fact, she do it in all the birthday posts that she make for her kids, and it's just weird to me. Like, hold up, I know I got it, but somebody sent it to me. Is this it? Yep. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me crop it real quick, and then I'm gonna put it up so y'all can see it. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Crop it. It's so hard because my broke phone. All right. I'm gonna have to give me another phone. I did not want to give me another phone, y'all. Wait. Oh, I ain't finished it. Hold up. Dang, that post long. Okay. This is the first part. All right. Now let's send it to the email. And I was supposed to show y'all this when I first got this post, but I forgot. Hold on, y'all. All right. I need to just wait for it to send. Hey, Miss Lenora. Hey, my love. How you doing? Hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving. Okay, it was. Wait, it was. I listened to it today. It was definitely on point as always. You would think a person with 3 degrees would know that the word "my." Listen, it's a lot she don't know. Okay, she be messing up a whole lot, child. But we don't call out everything, y'all, because we ain't petty like that over here. Okay, we ain't petty. Every blue moon we'll throw in some petty stuff, but y'all know we, for the most part, we try to keep it on the serious stuff. Okay, let me show y'all this. Well, let me pull up the first one. Talk my mom do that too, and instead of no, she says no, and she takes that way too. Listen, I think that's a down south type of situation, baby. Wait, I already opened this one. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me put them on the screen. All right, all right. The first one, because it was all, but it was weird because let me read it to y'all and tell y'all why it was weird. Okay, so make sure y'all following me. Oh shoot, hold on. Let me. Okay, I know I ain't gonna be able to see it on my phone because my phone broke. Wait, I can see it if I close it. I want to make it bigger so y'all can see it though. All right, I could do it like this. Can y'all? No, y'all can't see that. Let me make it bigger. This is the one. Everyone. All right. Let me make it a little bigger for y'all. Can y'all see that? I know it's probably. Hold on, y'all. Let me call my son to warm my coffee. All right. So, Laonia made this post for her oldest son, Josh. His birthday was, I guess, this month sometime, because this was a recent post, so it had to be this month, right? But it's the post for me, okay? And I was supposed to show y'all this whenever she initially made it, right? But I forgot. And it's weird because let me just read it to y'all. Let me just read it to y'all. And we all know that she did all of this and put all this extra stuff in it because a lot of people were, criticizing her about the fact that her oldest son lived with his daddy now, and the other kids still staying with her. So she said, "Everyone, stop what you're doing and say happy birthday to my oldest, my firstborn, my everything." Right? She then says, "To my oldest." Now, mind you, this is a birthday post dedicated to her son. Okay? So y'all remember that. This is well, it's supposed to be dedicated to her oldest son, right? Hold up, y'all. Let me cough right quick. All right. So she says, "To my oldest, my firstborn, my everything, my joy and my happiness. Today is your day. My baby, you are the big 15 years old. Oh my God. Crying emoji, heart emoji. Wow, where did the time go? Today, we don't just celebrate another birthday, we celebrate your life, your strength, your purpose, the miracle that you are. Sometimes, hold on, y'all. Here come my son. 1 minute, boo, please. Thank you. Let it go the whole minute because it get cold fast. So, close my door. I'm on live. So she said, "Sometimes I sit back and think about everything we've been through together. You were only 1 year old when the doctors diagnosed you with epilepsy. They told me you might not outgrow of it." That's what she said. "They told me to prepare myself. They gave me every reason to fear the future. But they did." Okay, here's where, well, no, not yet, not yet, not yet, y'all. Then she said, "But they didn't know who your mommy was. They didn't know the power of prayer in our family. They didn't know your grandmommy and granddad were already covering you. They didn't know God had the final say. And within 1 year, my baby was healed completely. They couldn't find a trace, not a sign, not a single flicker of seizures in your brain. And here we are, 14 years, seizure free. God kept you, God covered you, God chose you, right? That's the first page, y'all. She made a very long post, y'all. Hold on. I'm going somewhere. Let's pull up the next page. All right. The next one. Now, y'all pay attention because I want y'all to tell me if y'all catch it while I'm reading it, right? So she then says, wait, hold on, y'all. Let me get my coffee. Got it already, bud? That was fast. I hope you did the whole minute. Thank you. Close my door. It's hot. Close my door. So she then says, and he chose me to be your mother. Okay, this is where I feel like this entire part should have been left out of this state, right? I cannot stand, and it ain't just her, y'all. Other people do this too. And I feel like this is very grandiose, very narcissistic, right? Y'all gonna know why I'm saying that once I start reading it. So she then goes into, and he chose me to be your mother. I had you at 18. I was a statistic. They said I wouldn't graduate high school, but I did. They said I wouldn't go to college, but I did. They said I definitely wouldn't graduate, and I did that too. All AS, BS, MS, all by age 25 with you. And your brother and sister right there with me the whole way. Everything they said I couldn't do, I did it with my babies on my hip and God on my side. What's wrong with that, y'all? Somebody, somebody put in the chat. So then she say, Joshua, I need you to hear this with your whole heart. This is how you know. Now we're getting into the internet validation part, right? That part I just read was the grandiose part. Because why are you making a dedication, a birthday dedication post to your son about you and you going against statistics? That has nothing to do with that child. Make it make sense, right? So now we get into validation because people on the internet are saying, why would you give one child up and keep all the others? Think about it, y'all. Look at what she said. She said, I need you to hear this with your whole heart. Because now I'm thinking, well, is the son actually thinking or feeling like uh he's not included with the other kids? Because this part of the post wasn't for the internet. This is for you to have a sit down moment with just you and your child, not the other kids included. That's what we get into because y'all know I tell y'all when you got kids at different age brackets, you need to have individual time with your children so that they know they are loved individually and collectively. You need to speak with them about their mental health and all of that, right? Make sure they good, peer wise, bully wise, all of that, child. Especially when your child is living with his father. This was not for the internet. This was for him by himself. Okay? Because now I'm wondering if you even actually told this to your child. Because why would you put this in a Facebook post? Thank you, Miss Rolanda. I appreciate you, my love. Have a blessed night if you're going to bed right now. So she then says, Joshua, I need you to hear this with your whole heart. You were never a mistake in all caps. You were my blessing, my motivation, my reason, my beginning. You made me a mother. You taught me love. You taught me fight. You taught me purpose. And even though you're growing up, even though you're more independent, even though you're becoming your own person, sometimes mommy still looks at you and asks, where did my baby go? Tell me why, y'all. maybe I'm different, child, but I feel like for one, she turned it was started off good, right? The first part was good. Then she turned it into how she made it out, how she went against the grain, right? Then it went to validation for the internet, where this should have been said just to her child. So next she say, I miss the days when you needed me for everything. But I'm so proud. First of all, we know that's a lie. We you know what? We know that's a lie. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna just leave it there. If you know, you know. Okay. So then she says, let's go to the next page. Why is my sinuses draining, child? That's because I'm talking. Because I was perfectly fine, y'all. I was talking to family. I was guilty all day. Now it's making me cough. So then she say, I miss the days when you needed me for everything. But I'm so proud of the young man you're becoming. Kind, smart, funny, loving, a leader, my Scorpio prince. Even when, y'all, you know what I just thought about? She said my Scorpio prince, but y'all remember when she was on that live saying Scorpios is liars and sneaky and, and she was talking about a child. That's the same live when she said that she seen him on the camera with his cover doing like that. And she was like, Scorpios are liars and they sneaky and da 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 da. Now he a prince to her. That is crazy work. So then she say, even when we aren't in the same place, you are always in my heart. I think about you every single day. I pray for you. I brag about you. I carry you with me everywhere I go. Today we are turning up for you, celebrating you, loving you. Happy birthday to my baby boy, my first love, my Joshua. Mommy loves you more than words, more than life, more than anything on this planet. Happy 15th birthday, Joshua. Let me tell y'all how I know that post is cap, right? Let me say some of y'all might know how it's cap. And it was done for internet validation. Because people was talking about the fact that her son was living with Sleepy and her other son is still with her that she has by Sleepy. Well, all her kids with her except for that one child, right? The reason why I know it's cap and it was done for validation is because she make the same post every year. She just copy and paste or reshare it. No new words. And you know, with growth comes um new appreciation, right? With growth. Every year your child grows into somebody different. Their personality changes. Their characteristics change. Like they they maturing. So I feel like every year you should have something different to say with their about their growth. So, well, at least since we've been in this saga, not even at least since we've been in this saga, because I got those receipts, y'all. I have those receipts. People didn't send them to me because I remember when people was trying to when they was talking about her degrees and the age that she said she graduated. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. People use those birthday posts because in one of the birthday posts she said she was 23 when she got all her degrees, and then in others she said 25. So it just kept changing, but every year she was making the exact same birthday post until this year when the criticism is out there. Yep. Every year, y'all. Same birthday post. Share, copy, and paste. And every year she talk about her being a statistic. Well, not being one, okay? Every single year. So that's how you know that post was capped because she added to it. Like this year, she really, really put some stake on it. Like they gonna believe I love my child, baby. I ain't playing with them this year. That's what that gave. Hold on, y'all. All right. She put that stank on it, baby. All right. So let's go to my earphones on the charger. Dang, why am I losing my voice again? Ugh. I was just doing so good, y'all. Thank you, Terry, bro. Thank y'all for y'all cutting up, and we ain't got that many people. Look how y'all cutting up for my goal, and we ain't got but 280 in you. Shout out to y'all. Don't play with my people. Period. Okay. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. All right, y'all. So let's do a little quick 1-2 with Neo video, cause I ain't gonna be on here too long now. I gotta watch my little show. Well, two of my shows that came on. Thank you again, Sarah, bro. Thank you again to everybody that support my goal. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's pull up Neo, y'all. Let's take this off and pull up Neo. And tomorrow, when I go live tomorrow, I don't think I'm going Black Friday shopping. I might do it online because I hate going in the store when they got a lot of people. I do not like being in the store when it's a lot of people, y'all. But I do like to go Black Friday shopping because I like to get out the house and do that. That's fun to me. You know, you getting older when you like to do stuff like that. But anyways, when we go live tomorrow, I'm trying to find those. I think I know on TikTok where I can find them. Them clips of her when a woman's fed up. We're gonna go over that. We're gonna go over that. All right. Hey, sweetie wait, hey, sweet sweetie. Hey, who is that? Nunu Rivera. You said I didn't even see your comment, girl. You said having 3 failed relationships that produce children get divorced to become a baby mama. Now that's a statistic. Shaking my head, but happy Thanksgiving. Same to you, my love. And it's true though. It's true. Even though she's in denial, don't get it twisted. But y'all, all 3 of those men left her. Now Janelle is still on the up and up because you know they so toxic. They break up, get back together, break up, get back together. But he's gonna leave her eventually. I honestly think he didn't check all the way out. Anyways, he just around for them kids' sake because he know if she's not getting what she wants, you know that's when the parental alienation start, right? But think about it. Sleepy had to put a restraining order on her. That's baby daddy number one. We didn't find that out until a couple months ago. We didn't even know that because she, all we knew was the pit bull situation that she told. We didn't know nothing about him putting a restraining order on her for harassing communications and all that good stuff, right? So, in my opinion, that's a man saying, "Hey, I don't want nothing to do with you, and you stalking and harassing me." So that's to me, that's kind of equivalent to him leaving her. Like, leave me the hell alone. 2, RH. RH filed for the divorce. RH completely checked out of that marriage. She wanted reconciliation. Matter of fact, it's multiple clips and receipts to prove that. Even with her saying, if you ain't calling me to work it out, don't call me no more. As if they didn't have a whole child together. So that's relationship number 2/marriage. And now number 3, Janelle. Janelle. Even Neo Tarot is saying in her video that she feel like Janelle is Dundada. Okay? Because don't get it twisted, y'all. Even when it comes to a man, right? And if it's a toxic relationship, which we know Janelle is very promiscuous, right? He's known to be a cheater. But if you stay with a man after they cheated on you, you have to learn to trust again. You have to learn to trust. And if you're not willing to do that, your relationship will be shit, right? Because it comes with um constantly checking phones, just all that extra behavior, and no man wants to deal with that. So if you staying in a relationship after a man cheated on you, you got to be able to handle what comes next. And if you can't, you will cause a man to completely check out. Even though he could have been wrong, you decided to stay. And you had the choice to leave when he wronged you. I hope that makes sense, right? Because that's what that's given to me, y'all. That's what that's given. It's given that she cannot deal with the fact that he's a cheater and then cheated multiple times, but she's still trying to hold on to that relationship for validation. Because remember, she the one told the internet she did not want to come to the internet with another failed relationship. She said that. So I'd rather come with another failed relationship than be holding on to one that ain't worth jack jack. That's actually disrupting my peace and my kids' peace. That's not worth it. It ain't worth holding on to at all. I don't care how many kids y'all got together. The kids gonna be stressed out too. Hey fat fat, you say yeah, but she really didn't wanna be with RH. She was mad. He beat her to the punch with the divorce. She was embarrassed. Yep, yep. No, she wanted to be with him. She wanted to be with him because she wanted y'all. I be trying to tell y'all I be knowing certain things. Well, I didn't told a lot of it in members only. Okay, but she wanted her husband. Eventually, she was like whatever, and that's because she knew it was no reconciling. Once she realized RH was not reconciling their marriage, that's when her whole motive, narrative, storyline, all of that switched up. All of it. That's when RH became a physical bruiser and, you know, child the most. But we ain't gonna go back there. Y'all know we over that. We over that saga. Hey Jules, you say, hey Pac, I can't believe you live on this holiday. I'm finally relaxing, but I see I'm late. Hey Chad, yeah. I wasn't doing nothing else. I got back home about an hour before I went live. So why not? You know? Why not, girl? We ain't doing nothing over here. My son and both of my sons in their room. Um, Ham is to my mama. So we just chilling. We just chilling, chillaxing. Um, Tyrese said she was checking Robert's phone every night. He wasn't cheating. She just yup, bingo, yup. Never found nothing, right? Never found nothing, but still checking. That's when women do stuff like that. That is a major insecurity on their part, and that is another sign of not being healed, not being healed, carrying baggage, traumatic baggage from one relationship to the next. Period. All right. Hey, Rakita. Hey, Miss Floria. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let me pull up the oh Lord. Uh, move to one history. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on to your love. Where we at? Hold on, y'all. Let me find because I know I got it in my history. Ooh, excuse me. What the hell is this? Where you at, Neo Tarot? Mm, dang, it's that far down. Hold on, y'all. Probably would have found it. Oh, there you go. I just think, God dang, I probably would have just typed it in. All right. Finally found it, y'all. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your girl.
So for one of them, a change is coming, whether they like.
Hold up. Go back a little bit.
I don't know why that song. It's been a long time coming,
But I
know a change gone.
let me just say this. That girl got some pipes on her. She can sing for real, for real. I thought I could sing. Baby can sing, baby. Okay? Neo, you might want to take that into consideration, but you might have missed your calling because you can sing.
Come. Yeah, so for one of them, a change is coming, whether they like it or not. See, somebody is welcoming in the change and the other person is resisting change, okay? And Spirit says you need to get rooted and grounded to maintain authenticity and to be genuine, okay? To be authentic, to be your true and authentic self. I've said this to you guys before when I've read on her because the energy is coming back in and I'm going to keep it 100. The one thing that I do want to acknowledge though is some people say I talk too fast. It's the devil. They come in quickly, so I gotta put it out even quicker sometimes because I don't want to forget. But if I speak too fast for your liking, press the settings button and just slow me down. But neither here nor there. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. When you manipulate people's energy and you request and you cry and you beg and you try and you all those things that keep someone in your little universe, you get what you want on the forefront, but on the back end, it kicks your ass. This is what a love spell looks like. It's toxic. It never works out. And I feel like I've said this before with them weeks ago. But Spirit is acknowledging that one and or both of them needs to get rooted and grounded. And I feel like Janelle's mother is coming through, just acknowledging energetically, like I told you so. I told you so. But anyway, reach out.
Oh, not only is his mama coming through, but y'all, she keep catching that energy, that brouhaha. She keep catching the love spell energy, like as if basically she's insinuating that Laonia had something done on the nostrils. And a lot of people, well, pretty sure a lot of people know this, but you can, I don't see my phone all the way. You can do it yourself. It's people who, might link up with or talk to somebody that's familiar with certain love spells and this and that, and they just gotta do something like I've heard people say bury his drawers. that's still funny to me. Bury a man's drawers in the backyard or something. I remember Auntie did a live one day talking about it too, where she was saying something about it. I think she said hair. But some people say underwear, some people say hair. So I don't know. I've never fooled with that, y'all. Because like I said, I'm from Louisiana, so I know what that's about, but I would never mess with that. Because no, baby, that's not of God. We don't do that. Okay? We don't mess with that. Brouhaha. No, ma'am. But I do know people who do. Okay? I know some people now. And you got to be real careful because what people don't realize is when you do fool with that, it messes with you also. It's consequences for manipulating energy. It's consequences. Like, trust the plus, baby. You ain't just getting something without giving something, basically. All right, let's go. Y'all know I gotta stop it and talk because fair use or whatever. I got to, talk in between.
Stay strong, stay connected, reunite with your family and friends who are going to tell you what you need to hear and also what you want to hear. But don't forget about your spiritual team when it comes to Brianna and Janelle. Spirit is also acknowledging that this is a one-horse town, meaning move around, like get over it, get over this obstacle, return to your place, of strength and resilience, and release pride and ego. Like there's a lot of punishment and blame because someone is filled with pride and ego, people pleasing energy, and they're eating on this side because they believe that it was going to fulfill them and sustain them. But joke's on you. It's like egg on your face, and I literally cannot distinguish between who this this energy is directed to. And so I'm going to say it's both. And that's what Spirit is showing me. It's showing me these, like these fingers that are pointing at two people at the same time. You was
I would say it's both too. Okay. I would say it's both too. But I think she's a little more on Janash's side in this reading. Now, if you watch her other readings, then you know that she didn't did readings on both. But yeah, I would say she's leaning a little more towards him.
trying to get a come up off of him, and he was trying to get a come up off of you, and look what you ended up with.
Facts.
A hot ass mess. And that's just what Spirit is acknowledging. So overcome this obstacle to return to your place of peace and strength and resilience, because there's monotony here, there's boredom, there's small-mindedness. It's a time to branch out, move on. Novelty is needed. And whoever is choosing to do so first is the one who is going to feel freest, the freest. Okay. They're acknowledging, I'm not going around it, under it, or over it. I'm growing through it. This is happening for me, not to me, right? And then we are dealing with a healed earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there's this energy of making it right. And the reason why energetically Spirit is acknowledging is because they realize that this is not going anywhere. What you thought was going to be blah, blah, blah is not. It's no longer, because it wasn't your destined. Ooh. It wasn't your destiny, right? It wasn't destined for you, right? And so Spirit is acknowledging that there's energy laughing. Oh, that just does my pickle at the both of them. Totally content. It's a yes, success wishes granted. This is a I told you so. I told you that this relationship was hotter than blue blazes, that you weren't listening to your higher intuitive self, that you're filled with pride, ego, people-pleasing energy, that this has a lot to do with sexual energy, creative energy, emotional energy, and then all this fire, meaning that it was supported by your choices.
And imagine that, y'all. Imagine you being in a relationship, which we know, because she said it on that, and that's why I probably gonna cover. We probably gonna go over that live, because y'all, that she put that When a Woman's Fed Up story time out back in November 2024, and I never seen the whole thing. I only seen clips of it from other people's page, right? So I need to find it in its entirety. But she said that, she only popped out with Janelle to prove to Janelle that she no longer wanted the truth. And then we all know that both of them got with each other, trying to use each other, right? They both got with each other on the strength of, let me see what I can get from you. And the other one was, let me see what you can do for me. Okay? And what else I wanted to say? Damn, it was something else I wanted to say about that. It's karmic. It was never meant to be. That's why they keep up. It's relationship. Those relationships never last. You can't get with a woman that's still in a marriage, which is sacred, right? That was blessed. And you can't get with a man who's in a relationship. And here's the thing. No, him and Christy wasn't married, but Christy is a good person. She's intentional with her good. So she's more than likely favored. Right? Just like how long you think she's so favored by God, but she be doing so many people dirty. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. But no, it's karmic. And that's why, but they effed up, because now they're stuck with babies, and they'll never be able to get away from each other 100%, because they got 2 kids now. Not 1, but 2. So, ooh, child, imagine that. Somebody who should have been your sneaky link is your 3rd baby daddy.
And your choices are a direct reflection of what you believe you deserve. So this hot like fire, sensuality, chemistry was nothing more than that. An entanglement, a physical attraction solely. I don't know what y'all do, because grown folks do what they do, but there was nothing more than that. It was never, and look, Spirit says, be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Okay? This was a everyday magic, a simple pleasure, a secret wish. And this was to get back at somebody on both ends with catching lightning bugs. And now somebody's like, oh, I don't know how that happened. Like, don't be naive. Don't be gullible. Don't be stupid. Don't be silly now. You knew what it was. And so you can't use gullibility as a form of excuse.
Right.
You know, excuses are tools of the incompetent that build monuments of nothingness, and those who use them seldom amount to anything. So these excuses do not substitute for you not having to take accountability and responsibility for your actions, no matter how big or small of a role that you play in it. You still got to pay the Pied Piper. You still got to look yourself in the mirror.
Wow, I can't believe she said that, because I said that the other day. The Pied Piper. Y'all know that's an old school saying, baby. My daddy used to say that all the time. That's where I got it from, matter of fact. But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. Like, you can't expect something good to come from something that was not good initially. You can't get good from bad. Like, you just can't. And I think that's what she's trying to do, but it'll never happen. It'll never happen. Just like what I told y'all, like her getting baptized, right? Which is a good thing because it's like a rebirth, but you have to be intentional. You can't just, because you can easily repent, right? Everybody has the choice or the option to repent and pray to God, you know, to forgive them for their sins. But when you get baptized, that's a whole different ball game. That's like taking repentance to another level. So you got to be very intentional, very serious, because why play with God like that? Because it's gonna be some get back if you're not intentional. So, and like I told y'all, if Janelle wasn't getting in that water too, it was purposeless. Because if you stand in a relationship and y'all not in tune, y'all not on the same level spiritually, intentionally, it's not gonna work. You're gonna be resorting right back to your toxicity right with him. So, and then you didn't play with God, you didn't got dunked in holy water, child, and the water ain't holy, and because y'all both ain't take a bath in that holy water. They both need it, not just one.
You still think you spirit got to chalk it up as a loss on your part because you played a part in the situation. And that's why it's raining cats and dogs. And so here we get this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It's interesting. I'm trying to pull one card and spirit's like, no, pull two. Got it. All right. This is why it's raining cats and dogs. This is why there's anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression, because this was a temporary intensity causing for you to need to surrender so that this can pass, but you need to release and you need a cleansing. You're coming up short in the area of love. Flower is wilted. You're not communicating, or your communication is cut short now because someone is stepping on someone's heart chakra, which imposes on their finances. It imposes on their freedom, their boundaries. It imposes on their success. It's like you gain the whole world to lose your soul. Somebody's getting ready to lose everything.
Ooh.
Everything. Okay. And it's, again, I feel like this is an unhealed earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're filled with arrogance, vanity, self-importance, needing to read between the lines.
I wish I could find that part, because this video is a little long. It's like 18 minutes. I ain't gonna play the whole thing, y'all, because I'm so scared about playing other people's content on my platform, y'all. But it's a part on here where she spoke on something happening. I can't remember the timestamp though. Dang it.
Okay, just high and mighty. Just all you're not taking any constructive criticism. You're not able to see you're wrong in a situation. It's always somebody else's fault, Brianna, and it can't be. You have to be able to face yourself and say, this is where I did me wrong. And I mean, that's the biggest thing, especially, not just her, but if I speak to everyone, in every situation, take accountability and responsibility for what you do, for what you did, for what you allowed yourself to endure. Every choice is a direct reflection of what you believe you deserve. You, okay? You can't keep pointing fingers at someone. No, you. What?
Yep.
What did you do?
Yep. And shout out to her for saying that too, y'all, because I was watching one of Jason's videos. You're average at best. That's the guy that I played matter of fact, I played one of his videos on my last live, right? And he pointed something out that I feel like is very, very it was a good point out. And it was about He was basically playing Laonius when a woman's fed up video, where he was playing some clips of it, breaking it down and reacting to it, right? So he seen a comment in her comments of the actual live that she did. And somebody was telling her in the comments, you're too beautiful to be going through this, something along those lines. But it was somebody telling her she was too beautiful. Da, da, da. So somebody in the comments responded and say, what the hell does beauty have to do with her making bad life choices? And it made a lot of sense. And Jason called that out. Shout out to him for that, because it's the truth. It's the truth. Beauty is only in the eyes of the beholder, child. But at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with her making bad decisions, bad life choices, bad life decisions. None of it. It has zero. Because if it did, she probably wouldn't keep ended up in these type of situations if beauty had something to do with it. Okay, we know she got low self-esteem, but the fact that people keep telling her that as if it excuses her accountability, it does not. It does not at all. I don't care how pretty you think you is, you still gotta go in front of you still gotta go up for judgment just like the rest of us. You don't get to the front of the line, you don't get no VIP, you don't get to cut the line, none of that. Everybody has to be accountable for their own actions. You don't get out of jail free card or an excuse because people think you pretty. No, ma'am. And I wish people stop saying that, because at the end of the day, she's making these choices. She's making them. She's a grown woman. I gotta find, matter of fact, when I get off this live, it was a live she did on TikTok one day, y'all. And she was mad, right? I forgot why, but she was mad, and she was basically saying that people need to stop trying to tell her how to live her life. She got to make her own mistakes and get her own experiences and stuff along those lines, right? And but it's easy to say that, but then when you come into the internet crying in front of the masses, every time you going through it with a man, you drag them all up and down the internet. You're crying all up and down the internet. You're looking for prayer warriors, and baby, make that make sense. Imagine telling people to mind their business, but you keep putting them in it, knowing they're following your platform, knowing you don't have just 1,000 people following you. You got thousands, millions, actually. That's not how that goes. People gonna let you make your own mistakes and get your own experiences, but don't be looking for a shoulder to cry on the internet, because the internet is not a therapy. Okay? It's not. And it's not your friend either. Hey J Bay, hey my love, hey Roz, hey Anu, shout out to y'all. I see y'all. It's not your friend at all. But you don't get an excuse from accountability just because you cute. Because you getting dogged out just like anybody else. You're still getting cheated on. You still get dogged out. It does not excuse accountability, right? A ninja gonna do what a ninja wanna do. It don't matter if you fat, skinny, cute, ugly, can cook, can't cook. None of that. Can clean, don't clean. If a ninja wanna do something, he gonna do it. Period. You can be great. All right. Let's see. A little bit more of her, then we're gonna get off here, child.
Okay. A boss is able to own up and be like, yo, this is what I did. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the energy. Okay, Brianna and Janelle. Thank you. Okay, so somebody is venting and calling folks.
Ooh.
Come over here, I'm gonna call them folks. That's what it sounds like. That's what I'm hearing. You come over here again, I'm gonna call them folks. Venting and telling all your business because it's a heartbreak hotel. And then you trying to ride out the waves, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression because your heart has been broken. But this relationship was filled with envy, and now you trying to throw it away and get rid of it, right? Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're trying to get rid of all that passion and that chaos. But you're under a spiritual attack and you're fighting off negative energy, and you need to clear your energy.
Since she said that, I wonder if Laonia ain't try or threatened to call the cops on Janashos while all of that parental alienation was going on, and you know, he was trying to go see them cheering, and that's what warranted him filing them court papers. It's only a thought, right? Only a little thought. I ain't saying that's factual, but I wonder, because why did he have to go that far? And then at the after effect, respond to it, she switched the paperwork up to where she can be able to move to North Carolina, right? I don't know. That was weird, y'all. That was weird. And y'all remember they was trying to push a narrative that Janelle only did that because he wanted to be able to pop up. And you know, the man is always the controlling narcissistic one with these people, child. But it literally went against the fact that he didn't even want no meetups at her house. So how is he trying to control and be able to pop up there when he literally asked for the meetup? Well, he didn't want to see her at all. He was like, in his paperwork, he said he wanted to pick the babies up from daycare and then drop them back to daycare, with her not being involved, period. So that goes completely against the narrative of him trying to control the scene. Boy, you know when a man check out. When a man listen, when a man checks, I have never had that, you know, experience. Okay, I always do the leaving. Anytime I didn't been in a relationship and, you know, I had to leave a mofo, it was always me and not the other one around me. I am the prize. Okay? Easton, just know it. But I can only imagine the pain of being left by a mofo. Ooh, child. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Caramel, for getting that membership, my love. I appreciate you, girl. Okay. All right, let's play a little bit more of Neo. Shout out to Neo. Make sure y'all go follow her content and go watch this video in its entirety if you have not seen it.
There's this caution because you're mentally, you're not right.
Ooh.
Brianna and Janelle, mentally, you're not wrapped. Oh, you're not wrapped too tight. Ooh, you're not. Yeah. And there's caution because there's illness mentally, physically, emotionally, and or spiritually due to your bad choices. And Spirit says you already know this. I've read on them before. And go back to the first time I read on them. It's a cautionary tale. Somebody's going to get hurt. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and or spiritually. Somebody's going to get hurt. You need to wear protection. You need to stop playing Russian roulette with your life. You know that Chris Brown song, Them Hoes Ain't Loyal? Be careful.
Ooh, y'all, I didn't hear that the first time I watched this. When she just said you need to wear protection, it automatically made me think about the fact that somebody been lying about getting their tubes removed. Okay? That's the first thing I thought about when you said that. Because we all know that lie has been circulated. Hey, Miss Debbie, I just noticed that I need to pay for my membership. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you for getting it. We know that lie been circulating, y'all. So that was weird. That was crazy.
It's not a game. People play way too many games with their life. Brianna and Janelle, see? Somebody was about the money, honey. They wanted to make money moves and smart decisions and strategic investments and building wealth and making their money work. But this was sugar-coated. This was sweet, but it was deceptive.
Ooh.
To go after the money. Sweet, but deceptive. Empty compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true. And now somebody's trying to get back in a bag. trying to get back in the forefront.
We know
trying
who
to
that
think
is.
about increase and money again, taking control, confident in business. I'm the boss.
We know who that is. Who just put out a video talking about y'all better get on them IULs. Y'all better get on them IULs for y'all kids. Generational wealth, child. She just said that on a video the other day. Okay, talk about if you started when they some babies, they might have 500K to a milli when they become an adult. Even though she was a little incorrect with that information because she don't educate herself. She just go with whatever she see and hear on social media. But yeah, she's talking about this is for all my, my girlies who like to save their coins, who like to save their money. Even though she's not one of those girlies, but she could be trying to get back to where she was at one point. Even though we know the bag is dwindled and Facebook ain't paying like it used to, but she could be on some, let me see if I could build it back up. Because she keep coming with these get rich quick schemes and, oh, I got this going on, I got that going on, I got this going on, I got that going on. But we never see it actually come to fruition. But yeah, definitely giving that energy. Hey, Gracie, my love.
Trying to take charge again.
Trying to take charge again.
That's their business. Sending text messages. Who is it? I don't know because I don't follow them. But the messages are being ignored.
Ooh.
And they're waiting anxiously. Are you going to reply? Maybe they're just busy.
Y'all remember Janelle said in the court paperwork that his messages were being ignored. No communication. Lack of structure with cheering child. They weren't communicating. So who could possibly have been left on red? Oh, Lord.
This person isn't replying anymore because they're brand new. They have fresh beginnings. They're reinventing themselves, new ventures. They're like, watch me shine. I'm done. And that's what it feels like. And I'll be quite honest. It feels like Janelle is walking away.
Ooh.
And this triggers her. This triggers her. That he wants to.
Speaking of triggering her, think about it, y'all. Now, we all were completely shocked when we seen her rebuttal paperwork, her uncontested legitimation, right? And some very interesting details of perjury was in that paperwork, child, where now I'm starting to wonder, right, if a deal was made behind the scenes. You let me move, I don't put you on child support. Because we all seen the paperwork where somebody lied and said that her and Janelle lived together, so no child support is needed. We all know that it's untrue. We all know Janelle lives in his home and she lives in hers. Okay? Not only do they not live together, they were literally going through a breakup. First of all, who the hell is going to court for visitation if they in the home with their kids? So I would like to know what the court say about that, because that was a quick one. That was the quick one, baby. You need a, you want to see, you can't see your kids, but y'all live together. Where they do that at?
Be brand new. That he wants to reinvent himself. Unresolved wounds, facing past hurts. Why does this bother? Well, energetically, Spirit is acknowledging it bothers her because she didn't give herself enough time to heal.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? You just got pieces of you everywhere. You got to put the pieces back together again and give yourself some time to heal. And when it comes to this relationship, I'm sorry for all the times I canceled. When it comes to this relationship, I used you. It just keeps coming up.
Ooh.
It keeps coming up that somebody was using the other person. That's their business. But like I said earlier on,
that ain't their business, child. The whole internet know that. Shout out to Neo. Neo say that's their business. Girl, listen, girl. The internet know all about that business now. Somebody was definitely getting used voluntarily. Let's say that because, like I said, Dawn asked her in text messages if she felt like Jonelle was using her, and she said, "Well, no, because I offer everything to him." So, but he didn't have to take it. He don't have to take, even though you're offering. So it can still be considered as you are being used, ma'am.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to stop playing spiritual war with these folks. You do. Gotta be careful. All right. Because people really energetically, spirit is acknowledging somebody in this relationship really is calling these folks, calling these brujas, calling these people to get stuff done. Okay. The thing that you don't understand is what you put out in the universe. It comes back to you. And the universe gets to call the shots. The universe don't get to say one lick. The universe might say 10 licks, 20 licks. Like, you don't understand how that stuff works. It's not pretty. Leave it alone. You can't make nobody do nothing. And then when you want them to leave your ass alone, you're like, why won't they go away? Yeah, exactly.
Let them know.
Their energy is like, you rang, you requested that. You don't get to put a timestamp on when it leaves. It's going to drag your ass. I promise you. You better leave that alone. Anyway.
Don't tell them nothing. Don't tell them nothing. Okay? Some people got to learn the hard way. Imagine that. Matter of fact, I'm going to stop that here, y'all. I'm going to stop a video here. And I'll play the rest of it when I go live tomorrow. Okay? But let's talk a little before I get off here. Because the earphones is congesting me even more. But imagine playing with that bruja or that voodoo, hoodoo, you do. Imagine playing with the forbidden energies, all because you trying to manipulate somebody's energy to stay with you. That is the lowest form of desperation. Imagine you trying to keep one ninja around when it's billions in the world. Ain't no ninja that important that I'm going to go and bring dark energy to myself to try to keep him around. And then not even a good one. Like, this ain't even one worth keeping. This one been cheating damn near the whole relationship. Why would you want to keep that around? Oh, Lord, have mercy. But hey, social media validation is one hell of a drug. I'm going to say that. Because ain't no way in hell I would want to have a man that bad to where I'm going to bury his drawers or his hair when you can just go get you another one. One even better. One that treats you better. Period. Like, it ain't the end of the world with these ninjas. That's crazy to me, y'all. Hey, Tokyo. But anyways, y'all, I'm finna get up off of here because my voice is, starting to get shaky again. So y'all know I'm just coming off of a cold, child. So I don't want to lose what's left of it or overdo it. I thought I would have been good coming back because I didn't go live yesterday, but it's aggravating. But hopefully it'll be back soon. I'll be 100%. But anyways, I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out with me on this late night cap live. I'm pretty sure some of y'all got to work tomorrow. If y'all do, have a blessed work day. We still on Thanksgiving break. So we good over here, child. But I will be back tomorrow with another one. I love y'all and enjoy the rest of y'all Thanksgiving night. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lou Pop, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready. In a
stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bringing truth to the streets. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lupac baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react, she the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built her own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bringing truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof.